Today, I'm playing as the most viral character in Flashpoint Worlds Collide, so let's get right into this. Okay, guys, so here we are. I'm in game, and if you guys don't know, this game has been booming with players. Like, I think it's at, let me check it right now. It's at 24,000, and it's pretty late. So, that's pretty insane. So, you know, good, happy for the developers, happy for the owners, happy for everybody. But one of the things that kind of blew this game off is, I think from like a TikTok or something I saw, and it got like, I think almost 2 million views. I could be wrong. But anyway, it used Wally West. And if you guys don't know who Wally West is, well, he's a pretty famous guy in the Flash universe. So we're going to be checking them out. And we're going to be checking out all the Wally Wests in this video. And we're going to be kind of building up to the main one. So let's go ahead and start with the Mobius Wally West, which is the comic version. So here we go. This is the character here. Looking pretty dope. I like the blue. Alright, and obviously when we activate the speed, all the lights go on. And look at those eyes. Oh, that looks so sick. And so this is the character here. All right, let's hit light speed just so we can see what it looks like with this character. The trail's pretty nice. All right, here we go. We're gonna get there pretty quickly, and there we go. So now we're at light speed, and look at that. Oh, that looks so sick. All right, but not bad. But this is only the first of many Wally West to come up in this video. So let's get into the next one. Okay, now we have the Mobius Wally West Varus version. So this one's like kind of like an upgraded version, more armored version, and this one looks pretty sick. You can obviously see the parts are glitching because we just went light speed, and the game, you know, it's hard to handle it when we go light speed. So let's go ahead and press control, light it up. All right, that looks sick. Look at that. Woo! That looks pretty nice. All right, let's go ahead and let's speed up here. So this one has the more the DCEU lightning, which looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and speed up here, and let's look at this. All right, let's hit light speed. Here we go, almost there, and there we go, light speed. Look at that. The lightning looks pretty sick on this too, I can't lie. All right, let's slow down here. Let's also activate this so we can see what this looks like. Oh my god, look at that. That looks absolutely so sick. Alright, let's get into the next Wally West. Alrighty guys, so here we go, life and death. So this is where the viral one is in. But we're going to go down the line here. So starting with Wally Rebirth Classic. Alright, so let's go ahead and play. And here he is. Okay, so this one looks, you know, pretty plain, but he's a classic, so it's kind of supposed to go like that. Let's go ahead and speed up here. Oh, that's fire. And again, the parts are glitching because we hit light speed. I'm sure maybe that'll be fixed. I'm not too sure because of the parts. But anyway, let's go ahead and... Alright, so this one has no lightning. So if I go ahead and even do this, as you guys see, there's no lightning displayed. So, yeah. Alright, but let's go ahead and turn this off. Oh, I don't know what just happened there. But, so he has white lightning, which is pretty different from the others so far. They've had blue, but I guess the classic has white, so I get that. But let's go ahead and speed up and hit light speed, and let's see if anything happens. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Broke the sound barrier, broke it again, and now look at that. Oh, that looks pretty sick. Alright, but it's pretty basic, you know, with the classic version. So let's go ahead and slow down. Oh my god, that looked like a sonic boom right there. Alright, let's go ahead and switch Wally West. Alright, now we are Wally West JL, and I can't lie, this one might be one of my favorites right now. I don't know, like, I like the DCEU type of helmet right here, like the nice armored version of this. What else? I like the hair too. I don't know, this one looks pretty nice. Alright, let's press speed. Alright, so there we go. So we just have, oh, look at the fists. Woo! Alright, and a little lightning around. And also, I don't know if you guys can hear, I'm gonna boost it so you guys can hear, but it's like making static sounds. Alright, so guys, I just raised it so you guys can hear it, but that sounds so sick. Alright, so here we go. Let's go ahead and run a little bit here. And this is what it looks like. This suit's pretty sick, actually. The sound effects are really nice, too. Alright. Okay, look at the running. He's, like, slowing down while going super fast. Alright, here we go. Let's break the sound barrier. There we go. And light speed now. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Let's go into flash time to see this. Alright, we're going very quick in flash time. I did not realize that. Alright, so this is kind of what it looks like. Let's go to flash time because I don't want to be going too fast. Alright, and then let's go back to land, and I want to see what it looks like charged up. Here we go. Alright, so nothing too crazy, but it does sound really cool and it looks really cool. But, oh, look at that. That looks so sick. Imagine racing somebody with this. That would be so awesome. Alright, but let's get into the next one. Alright, guys, we're almost there. This is the Rebirth Wally Varus version. So this one looks pretty cool. I like the suit. Nothing too crazy. I might prefer the last one over this one, but this one does look pretty cool. So let's go ahead and speed up. I do like the lightning. The Varus lightning is very nice, I will have to admit. Alright, let's check out the speed. Here we go. So let's look at the trail while we're charging up. Oh yeah, I like that trail a lot. Kind of like sticking to the ground. Alright, let's hit light speed here. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Look at the lightning. That looks so sick.
Nice.
Kind of hard to see it. We're just like a white bubble in the snow. Alright, let's go into flash time real quick. And we just went 30,000 speed. That's absolutely insane. Okay, let's go ahead and slow down here. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and charge up so we can see all this crazy lightning. Oh my god, that looks so sick. Alright, this one, I don't know. I kind of like this one a lot too. I really like his lightning and the particle effects too. Looks really nice. But let's go ahead and check out the moment you guys all been waiting for. The most viral character in this game, Wally Rebirth comic. Now, I'm 99% sure this is the one in the short. So if I'm wrong, it's probably gonna look really dumb, but I'm going confident with it. So this is it, and I have to admit it's kind of plain, but it kind of works. Like it's basic, but it kind of works in the fact that like it looks clean and it looks nice. And you know, you got the muscle suit right there. I don't know, this one does look pretty good. Would I wear this? I'm not too sure. I'm more of a armored character type of player in my opinion. But, you know, this is not bad. So let's go ahead and charge the suit up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That looks so sick. Alright, let's go ahead and get some lightning up here. So he has no idle, and he has the white lightning. So that's really interesting. Alright, so let's charge up here to light speed. Because as you guys know, apparently Wally West is the fastest, just in general. So, alright, light speed. And to go the fastest, a lot of you guys said in my video where I went super quick, I missed out on some speed because I didn't use Velocity X. So I don't have any, so I'm gonna have to buy some. Gives 500 extra speed for 10 minutes. Gives 50. Okay, infinitely stackable. I might just buy a bunch of these. Okay, I bought 50, so that should give me quite a lot. So we're gonna use all of them. But first, I want to charge up my speed. So we're gonna go to the end of the water here. We're gonna go charge up here and boost all the way down. Charge it up, 50,000 right there. And now we're gonna activate all Velocity X's right now. Oh, drink that. VX consumed. Oh, look at those particle effects. This is the first time I've ever used VX. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I think we just went 80,000. I could be wrong. Oh my god, we were just like flinging all over the place. Alright, let me start again. Here we go. Alright, charge up. Time is ticking here. Boom. I think we just went 80,000. That is insane. Alright, let's... Yeah, it's like... Yeah, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. We are going accurate, lore accurate Wally West speed right now. Holy cow. Holy cow. Oh my god, this is so hard to control. I can't wait till they add infinite terrain, because this will make this much easier to control. And oh my god, we are launching everywhere. Like, look at our character. Like, look, I have no control over this. Oh my god, I'm not even moving anymore. We're just flying. We're literally just flying. I think they should give him a flying ability at this point. Alright, and there we go. We respawned. Okay, that's crazy. That is insane, guys. Alright, so yeah, I think that might do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and that is the viral Wally West inside of Flashpoint Worlds Collide. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!